It's day 184. The Prophet's Uncle. Abbas was the youngest uncle of the Prophet. Since their ages were close to each other, they were brought up together. During their childhood, they had played, run, jumped, and laughed together. There were many good moments they had experienced together. After so many years, Abbas found himself on the side of the pagans, not on the side of the Muslims. Although the Prophet was not happy about this, there was nothing he could do but pray for him. Abbas was captured as a prisoner of war at Badr. Just like any other prisoner to be freed, he had to meet certain conditions. The Prophet told his uncle, "You are rich. You have to pay the ransom money for yourself and your sons." Abbas responded by saying, "I have no money. Should I open my hands and beg for money from other people?" Listening to those words, the Prophet asked him, "Where is the gold you own?" In surprise, Abbas asked him, "What gold?" This time the Prophet answered, "Do you remember the gold that you gave your wife Fad the day that you left Mecca? Remember what you told your wife? If something happens to me, this gold is for you and my children." Greatly confused by this surprising answer, Abbas said, "This is a secret between my wife and me. Who told you about this?" "Allah informed me," said the Prophet. There was no more doubt in the mind of Abbas that his nephew, this beautiful Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, with whom he had grown up and who was known as an honest, trustworthy man, was the Prophet of Allah. It was as if a sun had risen in his heart. He did something he had refused to do for years. He immediately uttered the Shahada and became a Muslim. There were tears of joy in his eyes. Everyone who was present was also joyful because Abbas had become a Muslim. The uncle and nephew hugged each other. With this hug, the ice which had formed between them melted away. Abbas wanted to return to the pagans in Mecca and stop them from doing any harm to the Muslims, so he kept his acceptance of Islam a secret from them. His one and only nephew Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was not only his closest relative, but also a great leader.